The whole African continent is mourning the loss of Mandela. CCTV's Barton sat down with the Tanzanian President Jakaya Kikwete. President Kikwete expressed his thoughts on Mandela and also talked about the late president's contribution to the African world.
What are your recollections of Nelson Mandela as an activist and a politician, but also as a man who you knew personally?
Nelson Mandela, first of course, it was sad. It was very sad for us to hear the news of his death. When he came out of prison and when he made his first visit to Dar es Salaam, that was an amazing day. First, it rained heavily. And there were thousands of people at the airport and along the streets from the airport into town. People never left. They never left the airport. They never left the streets. Fortunately, when he arrived, the rains had stopped, but people were soaked. were soaked. But people remained in their thousands, from the airport to town. So Mandela has always been the beacon, the beacon in the struggle for liberation.
Outside of South Africa, what was Nelson Mandela's impact or legacy on the African continent as a whole, as well as the rest of the world?
He cared about Africa's development. After he became president, he cared a lot about peace and development on the continent. He had already retired, but when President Nyerere died, who was facilitating the Burundi peace process, he took over and he worked so hard, tirelessly, committed. We, within South Africa and within the countries that we are deeply involved, he symbolized tenacity and resilience in pursuit of a goal.
There's no doubt that Nelson Mandela was an enormous guiding light for South Africa. Now that he's gone, what are your hopes and concerns for that country?
Which is thanks to his vision, because he stayed on for one term. And the good thing about it is that two leaders came after him, and he had the opportunity now of guiding the nation, of guiding those leaders to consolidate the non-racial policies that he helped found in South Africa. So I think he left South Africa on a very strong basis. There are no worries of reversals because Mandela is dead. Because if there were reversals, they would have started when he was still alive after he left office. President Mbeki continued those good policies. President Zuma is now pursuing the same policies, and I believe subsequent leaders are going to do the same.
President Kikwete, thank you for speaking with CCTV.
Thank you.